Pals, while walking onto this particular accessways, or the so-called pastoral drives, it reminds us in a very high measure about the times of the olden years, and especially in scene, pals, which we basically saw out of the movie Rogini MMS second, on number 2. Now, pals, everybody thinks about the movie Rogini MMS 2 from a very salacious aspect, but those people always forget that if they think that movie was simply about concupiscence, or it was sexualized, or rather it was considered to be of a salacious nature, it's not completely true. Well, we do understand that a beautiful Indian pornographic actress, the beautiful Her Highness Sunny Leone, acted in that movie. But pals, the sort of role which she basically played in that particular movie seems to be like very tangible, very tangible to us, even today. A woman as beautiful as her and as illustrious as her, pals, turning out to be like the Rogini, who thinks about it? The scenario seems to be that she basically played the role of such an innocent woman, who was so nice at heart and everything, and her so-called on-screen enamorato, the writer, Mr. Satya. And what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about it, pals? It seems to be like very heartfelt, because while we are walking from here, the sort of the pastoral makeup, or rather this so-called rural area, which is about the forests and the vegetation, or rather the flora and fauna, basically remind us of that particular movie and one particular scene in which the beautiful actress Sunny Leone travels in a car, a Fortuner car, to that particular haunted house. Now, we find it very difficult because nobody talks about those scenes. They all just criticize that beautiful woman. Well, she is not to be criticized. She is to be celebrated, with her virtues to be manifested by young men and women, and by her legacy to be basically honored. But who understands it? Well, where nobody understands it, pals, we support Sunny Leone and American actress Anna Nicole Smith and Stormy Daniels with the spirit of John F. Kennedy in full support. See you later.